the Not So Average podcast crew.
Yes.
Yo. I'm getting better and better at that every week. I shit you guys not. Anyway, you already know who it is. It is your boy, Philly J, from around somebody's way. Not your way, but probably my mama's way. Shout out to my mama one time. You already know what you have done. You've already tuned in to the Not Your Average podcast crew. And with me, I got the lovely Miss Yo-Yo.
What's up? It's your girl, Miss Yo-Yo. What's going on?
Hey, what's up?
What you want me to say?
I don't know. Yo, don't be
It's
so
your girl,
violent
Miss
towards me. Yo, we ain't got to start
From
this
the
thing
South
with
Bronx,
it. Oh, my
repping the
God.
718.
I wasn't
Jay
really
All
looking-
day, every day. BX, baby.
I wasn't really looking for that one. You know.
Boricua.
Oh, man.
Latina.
Hey.
She should be that hype person in the songs, bro.
Yo, right? It's probably because of this Fab and Jada in the background.
Right.
Right?
Hey,
she probably
shout
like,
out to
yo,
Fab.
fucking New York.
Shout out
Yo,
to
I
Jada.
smacked the shit out of it
Shout
in
out to
top.
Fab and Jada Kiss. Two
Yo,
of my favorite rappers.
we also got the homie. You know him like I know him. Julio Big Dog. Bam, 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 bam. What's the deal, bro?
What's up, guys? Nothing much, man. Just as usual, always working. Keep on moving to the next project.
Hey,
I was going
right?
to bark like a dog, but I know y'all don't like my dog barking.
Because you want to sound like a big
Sound
ass
like- I wanna
dog,
sound like
and
a big dog.
you sound like this struggling
dog.
dog. It's like big dog.
Nah, I've been practicing.
Okay, so let's hear it.
No, I can't do it
Come
on the
on,
spot.
man. Come
No,
on.
I can't do it on the
All right,
spot.
so let me do it one time. Ready? Julio Big Dog. Woo, 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 woo. So yes, you've been working on it. You've been working on it.
Yeah.
So real quick,
Yes.
before I start anything, let me tell you how I saw this video of this guy with no hands, well,
Oh
no
my
arms,
God.
no legs, and he was swimming.
Yes, I saw that video too. 'cause
Like
you shared it
just
with me.
like neck, head, torso. That's all he had. And instantly started laughing.
Listen,
Right.
listen. Shout out to all those people out there who are disabled, handicapped.
Yo,
have
hey,
lost their limbs.
I'm
Who have
disabled
lost
now.
their limbs.
I'm
Who
disabled
have
now.
lost their limbs.
I am disabled, baby.
and who do more shit
Oh,
out there than people who have all their fucking body parts. Shout out to
Look,
them.
I am
All right.
Look, I am a disabled veteran.
Oh,
Okay,
shit,
we
Julio.
cannot.
Here we go.
Yo, man, we about
Here
to be.
we
We about to
fucking
be
go
this
with
disrespectful
this.
to my credentials.
First of all,
This is who I am.
last
I'm
time
American.
Last
Goddamn
time
it.
I checked, all your limbs are working just fine. Your hands, your arms.
Whoa,
legs.
Yolanda, let's not get XX rated. All right, we got babies listening.
First of all,
Go ahead.
Oh,
I'm
babies
not
ain't
going
listening.
there.
Right.
I hope not. Shit. You
Shout out to
better
the
not be
babies
having your
out there.
babies listen
Shout out to my
this.
babies out
Yo,
there.
if you out there and you are tuned in, make sure you subscribe, baby. Make sure you subscribe. So today, earlier, well, in my readings this week, because as you guys know, I like to wake up in the morning fresh, go to the bathroom, get my legs real numb.
That's
you know, basically.
Jesus Christ.
That is TMI.
No, it ain't.
That's
You
just-
get your legs numb, man. Just, you know. Anyway,
Sit on the fucking toilet.
what if you had like a really large toilet bowl where your legs just hung like dangled? How comfortable is that?
I don't
probably
think your
be
legs are
pretty
supposed to
comfortable.
dangle when you're using the bathroom for the simple fact that it's not good for your digestion. It doesn't help in the
Nah.
process.
Yo, look, listen.
Like-
I saw this research where your feet are supposed to be like, if you basically step on like a little stool.
Yes, not
it allows
dangling.
it allows your shit. Well, I want my feet to
your
dangle.
feet are supposed to be. You're supposed to have a stepper underneath your feet, like so that you can put your feet there and it'll.
I
help
think I'm
you.
gonna start shitting like that.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
like
man.
this little stepper that you put your feet on. It's like a little. And
Yeah.
and it's supposed to aid in the process of
But
Yo,
like, this
time
is
out.
my
doing a number
question.
two.
This is
Time
my
out.
question. How long are you guys on the toilet that your legs are falling asleep? Like, I'm one of those
No.
people that I can have my phone in the bathroom. Like,
No, it's not about
Nah,
your
'cause
legs
you'll be
falling
in it.
asleep. No, it's not for your legs to fall. That it's not for your legs not to fall asleep. It's to help you, like,
Yo,
so you're not constipated or whatever. Like, it helps you, like,
Oh,
Yo,
level
go to the
your shit.
bathroom.
Have, have I ever
Yeah.
told you guys the time where I was shitting in the woods
No.
while in the Marine Corps,
No.
and a deer ran up on me and started looking at me?
What?
And like,
I thought you were gonna say something. Started
Yo.
licking me.
yo,
like, what
first
the
off, ain't no homo fucking erotic animal shit over here, Yolanda.
Animalia shit.
Right? You about to put me in that
Like,
category?
what the fuck?
That's fucked up, man. That's fucked up. I said a
Fucking
deer.
deer.
She like, okay. So instantly a deer's supposed to come up and lick me while I'm taking a shit? What
Came
the
up behind
fuck?
you and started licking
Yo,
you.
like, hey, what's up, bro? Seems like you got a lot of berries in
Anyway,
here, bro.
so y'all made eye contact.
Yes.
Y'all were staring,
Yes.
stare down.
It was very weird and emotional for me.
Why was
I'm
it
not
emotional?
too sure about him.
What was
Well,
so
because,
emotional?
man, yo, until you have a deer look at you in your eyes when you go take a doo-doo
You'll
in
understand.
the field.
It was Bambi.
I don't know who it was, but he was looking tough as shit, and he did not take his eyes off me until I got done. Right? I tried to throw rocks and shit at him. Right? Just like, nigga, you done?
He knew what you were doing, bro.
Right,
He knew
you
what
done?
you were doing.
He was like,
Said-
"Why are you defecating in my
Yo,
my
my
premises.
habitat?"
Fucking
In my premises.
facts.
In my
Fucking
premises.
facts. Yo, so real quick, I wanted to start this or kick this show off because this is our 10th show. So shout out to us for surviving the times so high when we fell. No?
No.
Michael Jackson?
Nope.
Do you remember the time when we
Hey.
started from scratch?
Shout out to that lady. It looks like Michael Jackson at the gym.
Yo, they
Wait,
be
what?
out here. Yo, her whole little gym crew, they be
Hey,
shitting. Yo.
hey, you're saying too much.
Oh, my bad.
Too much info
right, I'm
right
out here
there.
dry snitching.
Shit.
I'm out here dry snitching as usual. Anyway, like I said, I wanted to start this awesome show off with just being a little informative just for artists out there or creative people, you know, just anybody out there that's just trying to get their music out there. You know, it's a lengthy process to do it properly because some people out there, they want to put their music out there or they want to get their music out there and, you know, they're so or such in a rush to put it out there that they don't even understand the true potential of, you know, that song. Or, you know, like for me, I can hear a single no matter what it is, you know, and if somebody tells me like, yeah, I got all these songs, like SoundCloud is good, and I believe SoundCloud is a good way to broaden your audience, but at the same time, you're giving away free product. You're giving away free product. So instead of giving that product away, I say, yo, put the research in, man. Like, it's hard and it's a lengthy process and it sucks because, you know, you're trying to do it all on your own. And I think a lot of artists, that's what they depend on the labels and stuff for, you know, to be able to push their shit, pause, you know, but push their creativity and their art and their brand to the next level. But before a label gets to you, you got to understand who you are first.
Yep.
Right.
I
You know,
agree.
so if I sit there and I come up to you and I say, okay, hey, what is so-and-so, hey, what are you about? You know, like, what does your music say? You know, like, what is your music? What is your brand?
Yeah.
You know, and most people, they look towards management to really tell them just
What
who
they
they
are.
are. And I just think in a just bigger aspect or a bigger perspective in this great big old world that we call the music industry, music and entertainment industry, because I think it goes the same thing for actors, writers, directors, and things like that. You know, you always got to be careful where you put your creativity,
Right.
how you put your
Yeah.
creativity, because a lot of people for Creative Minds Music Group, I don't know if you guys know, but we're about to have this summer locked the fuck down. Anyway, like I said, with Creative Minds Music Group, we got a lot of awesome ass songs, and people sit there and they're like, yo, man, when are y'all gonna release music? Well, we got to go through the proper channels.
Yeah, I
Right.
think it's important, like you said, to learn how to do things, on your own. If you're gonna hire someone, make sure you hire the right people who have the knowledge, who have the connections to help
Stop
you
hiring these shaky bakey
succeed
ass people.
as an artist, or you got to learn to do it yourself.
Shaky bakey.
You got to educate yourself thoroughly on the music business.
People don't want to educate themselves.
You
People
know?
because you want to know why? Because
That's why they
listen,
want to
man,
label.
say it again.
That's why they want to label, because they don't want to.
They don't want to do
themselves.
the work. You got to really understand the fundamentals of music, like publishing, how to license your content.
Copyright.
If you're looking to set up your own independent record label, you got to know you have to have knowledge in that area.
Well, let's just think about it right now in the sense of an artist.
Right.
Just an artist trying to get their music out there, trying to get their creativity, whether you're a model or anything. It's about branding yourself, and what a lot of people fail to realize, because check this out, man. I know some people that got amazing ideas music wise, but in all honesty, they not thinking. Had a homeboy come up to me, say, I got an awesome name of, what I want to do with my label. All right, cool. Well, what's your label's name? Fucking something, fucking killer motherfucker, shoot 'em up, fucking record labels. And I'm like, bro, you got to think branding. You got to think crossover. You got to think, you got to think bigger,
Yeah.
So, if you got awesome, dope ass product, think about it like the dope game. You know what I mean? And I hate to say it like that, because I don't promote drug dealing, dope dealing, and I don't. How can I put this? I don't promote it, but at the same time, you got to have that mindset, kind of that mentality of like, the game is mine.
Right.
And this is, I got the best work on the block. So how do I get it to everybody else?
But I also think that you have to be realistic and you have to be humble. You have to humble yourself as well.
I think at that point it's just with yourself, though, because there is a lot of people that are too humble out there and they end up getting fucked hard. Like, pretty hard.
Yes.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I feel like, you got to have dope music. You got to know that you have dope music. And it's not just about, I got Grammy award winning, critically acclaimed music, but like just music that will build a fan base, music that that people will want to listen to, period.
I mean, for me, shit, fuck y'all. I got music, fucking critically acclaimed shit in the bag, in the vault. Fuck y'all.
I mean, look at J. Cole. He went from J. Cole. He went from posting songs online to standing outside of Jay-Z's building to wanting to produce for him. Dropping a mixtape.
First off, he was Cole was on listen, there's very few people. That's why there are not that many famous musicians. There's a lot, but there ain't that many. Why?
No, you're
because
right.
there's very few people that are going to be consistent and persistent with the process.
Exactly.
It's a fucking process.
You gotta have a goal, though. You gotta have a goal.
I think everybody starts with a goal. It's just depends on what it is. If your goal is just straight, I want to get money,
What I'm saying
your
is that
longevity ain't gonna be that long.
You gotta have realistic, achievable goals, and you got to sit here and, as you accomplish these goals, you gotta sit there and check these goals off. Keep grinding, keep working, keep putting out dope music, keep trying to engage with your fans.
I would say for artists out there, man, if you have really dope music, I would say figure out a way to get paid off that dope ass music. It doesn't even have to be through a label or anything. You can put your music on these streaming sites and things like that and at least get some type of money, some type of monetary return and investment instead of just putting it out there on SoundCloud. Now, I'm not saying SoundCloud is bad, because we all got songs that we just want people to hear and listen to and rate and things like that. But
Right.
if it comes to stuff that you're like, this is a certified banger, all right, what do we need to do to put this shit on the charts?
I mean, that's where marketing comes too. Like, you have to draw awareness to your music and brand to your audience. You know, you have to consider what is the best distribution channel for my music, whether it be online, offline, or both. Like, what platform will you be using? Like, will you be using SoundCloud? Will you be using iTunes? Will you be using YouTube? Will you be using Facebook? What are you going to be using in order to get your audience?
And it's funny because a lot of people, like, well, not a lot, very few, like you said with J. Cole, come up like that. Another great example that someone that came out through Facebook with just their lyrics first was Wiz Khalifa. Like,
What?
that dude came from the ground up, bro. He's self-made, Taylor gang from the start to the end. And that's how he started, bro. He started on MySpace. He started posting all his lyrics.
Damn, MySpace.
Shout out to MySpace.
Shout out to MySpace.
That's
Well,
how
MySpace is still real heavy popular,
music,
especially with
especially
musicians.
music. Yeah. And
That's
that's
'cause
how
Justin
he.
Timberlake bought half of it.
And look at him now, like he's a successful, self-branded person.
So right, self-branded, and that's the thing, self-branding. You know what I mean? Yo, you know who self-brands themselves pretty well?
Who?
Bow Wow.
Creative Minds Music.
Oh yeah, Creative Minds Music Group. Yeah,
Yeah.
but yo, somebody that brands themselves pretty well. Who's a couple people that just brand themselves really well? I think Cardi B did. But the thing is that gonna be? See, when I think of like brands and things, like how long is it gonna be? You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like how long is that brand gonna be? Yo, no disrespect, because a lot of people probably think that I be hating on Cardi B, but if I see people that got the glow,
Shout out to Cardi B, who just released her little what you call it on Tidal.
yeah, it's
A little
it's
what?
like a little
It's like
documentary.
a
thing.
documentary. It's like a 7-minute documentary on Tidal.
Yeah, shout out to Tidal one time. Hopefully we get on there one. Well, we'll see y'all one day.
There we go. That's a better
We'll
statement.
see y'all one
I
day.
was about to correct you, bro.
Damn,
you
I'm
all right?
all fucked up, right?
Better
Anyway,
stay away from me with that
yo,
shit.
my bad,
trying to get the
yo,
flu.
this flu
That
shit
shit's
is
going
going
around.
around.
You're the
I'm a
Y'all,
closest
disabled
one to it.
listen,
veteran.
man. I'm not
Look,
shaking no
I'm a disabled
customers' hands.
I'm a disabled veteran.
I'm not shaking nobody's hands. Yo,
And-
I'm giving these motherfuckers a pound. Like, hey, what up?
I ain't giving that. Fuck
Yo.
that. I'm walking around everywhere with the Michael Jackson mask.
I'm gonna have a glove on.
gloves.
I'm gonna
hat.
sanitize my fucking hands every time I shake somebody's hand.
Be like, yo, I'm washing my hands. Why? Because you looked at me. Dirty.
fuck?
You dirty bitch. You dirty. Anyway,
But
yeah.
listen,
so
there are only a
Cardi
few-
B, I think Cardi B brands herself pretty well. I think, obviously, yo, all of the Destiny's Child people.
Yo, you know what's crazy is that
Well,
we live in a world
Kelly and
that's
Beyonce.
we live in a
I'm not
world
too sure
that's
about Michelle.
super connected to where everyone just wants instant gratification. Like, people are trained to just get instant gratification no matter, they don't want to put the work in it. I think there are only a few artists out there who could get away with like disappearing for months on end and then coming back like and just dropping something hot, or like just coming back like Kanye, Drake, Kendrick. Like they can sit here and just
see,
disappear.
I'm not going. That's mainstream.
Yeah.
Like I'm thinking more so people. I'm talking about people that just starting out.
Well, that's what I mean. I'm talking about people like that who are real
well,
artists.
you have to think people that are just starting out. They're not taking breaks. People that's just starting out, they're making music back to back to back
No,
to
but
back
you
to
have.
back.
That's what I'm saying. You have to continuously
Well, that's-
create and distribute content. You have to continuously distribute music.
Doesn't that contradict what we're talking about?
Yeah, because no, not really.
No,
because
as an independent artist is what I'm saying. As an artist that's not like somebody who's not mainstream is what I'm saying.
well, no, because independent artists, like if you're an independent artist, you're doing what you need to do, because if you're an independent artist, that means rather you're doing it on your own and you already know what you're doing, or you have a label behind you because you're still an independent artist because you're not signed to
Like Chance,
that label.
like Chance the Rapper.
Well, he's not signed to anybody.
That's what
so
I'm saying. He's independent, but he's been very successful in the game.
Well, that's because he did a lot of his stuff off of SoundCloud when SoundCloud really first started.
Well, because he invested in his brand.
Well, yeah, I mean that goes without saying.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking about getting your music out there, and when you put your music out there, you have to put it out there to get money. Well, not even to get money, but it has to be a purpose. You're just gonna have all these fucking tracks and tapes and all this other stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Like
on all these free outlets.
Well, that's what I'm saying. There are a lot of people out there who have all their music like out there on all types of different social media platforms, but they're not really doing anything with it. There's no real substance, you know?
Nah, you can't say that's not substance, because even still, look at Kylie, look at all the. There's artists that get snatched up from SoundCloud. There's a lot of people that get asked to get, hey, I got this artist that I need something written for, and I checked out your SoundCloud account. Like, we can't say that it's not substance because it's still somebody's art.
Well, I don't mean it's not substance, but I mean like if you have if you have your music or anything too much on like different social media networks, like, and you can't manage that, it's better to be on like 3 platforms than be on all these platforms and not do anything with it.
Nah, because you got to be on all of them. And
not be active with it.
Yeah, but how active can you really be? If I drop songs every other day, like how active can I really be? Because you're going to have to let the song generate and bubble.
Exactly.
Because I can drop 1,000 songs today, or I could drop 100 songs today. Like, I'm gonna have to get, like, if I'm on all these social media platforms and I'm able to check them and still manage them, and if they're not doing anything, I have to allow the people to do what? Give them time to listen. Because it's not gonna go out as soon as you go out there and automatically get grabbed. Like, that's not what we're talking about.
Yeah, but you can't just.
Let's get back to the topic. The topic is artists getting their music out there, not artists trying to. Because if you're gonna get your music out there, it's about distribution, a portion of it. But how are you gonna do that without a label, without anybody behind you? If you're doing it by yourself, yes, you do. You should put your stuff out there as much as possible, but at the same time, if you have songs that you know that are singles and or hits, then you need to do everything and go through the proper channels to own all those rights.
Right.
Everything else, yes, you can put on SoundCloud, but don't put everything on SoundCloud or all these other streaming and platform sites, because a lot of these people, they do help you, but at the same time, how much are they really helping you? How many artists are really sitting here putting songs out there on SoundCloud and are like, yo, I got all the copyrights to this song?
Yeah.
How many people are like, yo, I own all of this. This is all of mine. Most people are like, yep, I wrote it and I put it on SoundCloud because it was hot. Came straight from the studio. Shit was hot. I put it out there. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. So if you're gonna go I agree with you in some portions, and we had to get back on track, but we got it.
No,
you know,
absolutely.
But
I think it's about hard work. It's about, you you putting in the hours, not only about the music, but putting in the work to work on your craft, to perfect your craft, if so.
And that's exactly what it is.
And distribute and promote your music.
One time for the Not Your Average Podcast crew. Listen, we appreciate you guys for listening and tuning in. Make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We are available on iTunes, Google Play, Creative Minds Music Group presents the Not Your Average Podcast crew. I'm here with Miss Yo-Yo and Julio. Big
Hey,
dog.
everybody. What's going on?
What is the deal? What is the deal? Hey, we were just finished discussing artists getting their music out there, the work, the dedication it puts in. Well, you have to put in order to become just successful. A little bit successful. It doesn't even have to be a whole lot of successful. Shout out to everybody that's listening live. Creative Minds Music Group. Anyway, like I said, you know who brands themselves pretty well, and people are probably gonna hate me for it?
Who's that?
Motherfucking Bow Wow. Bow Wow is a legend. I do not care what anybody has to say. Yes, that is you, Sir Delson. If y'all don't know who Delson is, he is the VP of Creative Minds Music Group. And we have this argument. We had this back and forth the other day about, is Bow Wow a legend? I said, yo, Bow Wow is a legend. And my man was like, no, he not.
I mean, I don't think he's necessarily a legend.
Bow Wow's a legend.
But I do feel like he's done legendary shit.
Yo.
That I don't think that would make him a legend. Let's be real. Give me one great album that Bow Wow has
his
produced.
first album.
Really?
His first album.
And what album? Really?
Wasn't it called Beware the Dog or something? Yo, his first album.
Listen,
Legendary
I'm not
status.
gonna lie. He had songs that I thought were dope enough to, like,
He was
to burn into a mixtape.
No.
Maybe like 5.
Yeah, when he was older, when he was an old motherfucker, but as Lil Bow Wow was killing the charts.
I mean, as Lil Bow Wow,
y'all cannot argue that Bow Wow was killing the charts.
when he was at the height of his career,
he was killing the charts.
Yeah, but I mean, you're not gonna pull
Remember
up.
that song,
you're not
Puppy
gonna.
Love he
You're not
had?
gonna pull up to your friends, like. Pull up in your car, listening to little Bow Wow music, like, and your homies looking at you like, yo, what the fuck are
First
you
off,
doing? Like,
I'm playing Bow Wow all day, every day.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna be playing Bow Wow non-stop. Y'all lucky I ain't no DJ, because if I was a DJ, it'd be worse. You feel me? If I was a DJ, it'd be all day, every day. Creative Minds Music
unless
Group,
his hits
Not
was
Your Average Podcast crew.
His hits about women, then yes, but anything else, no.
Bow Wow was killing the game when Hove, DMX, Eminem, Ludacris, Nelly, all these people, Destiny's Child was really hot, and what was Bow Wow doing? Killing the charts.
I mean, girls listen to him and kids and shit.
Bow Wow was killing, but all those people are grown now.
But I'm pretty sure you didn't have him in your CD player or your Walkman.
First off. You don't know what I had in my CD player, all right? God damn it.
Shout out to Bow Wow one time.
Yo, hey, you know what I did have in my CD player, though? Believe it or not, yo, I had Drew Hill pumping stupid hard in my CD player.
Hey, though, I did like that song, Let Me Hold You.
Yo, right?
Featuring Omarion. All right, yes, I like
that song. Listen, Bow Wow has been a legend.
Another hit, Get You Out of My System.
Yo, right?
Featuring T-Pain. Those were my songs.
Listen, Bow Wow's a legend, man.
That's what I'm saying. When it came to the ladies, he had that shit down packed.
Yo, Bow Wow, listen, man. Bow Wow is...
Okay, fine. In my opinion, yes, fine. He is a legend.
Bow Wow's like the new Will Smith. Except Will Smith Will Smith could actually rap, though. That's the difference.
Yeah, thank you. Yes.
That's the difference. Will Smith can actually rap. Will Smith was an actual lyricist, even though people don't want to give my man his just due.
The thing with Will Smith, I think, is because since he's not regarded as like a gangster rapper, because like he wasn't a gangster rapper. Let's be real, like he rapped about stuff.
Most of the rappers in the 80s weren't gangster rappers. The
So
problem was
But the problem was that.
Hold on, say that again, Julio.
So I was just asking. So to be a successful rapper, you had to be a gangster rapper?
No, but I'm saying at that time period.
No, it was because my man did not curse in records.
Exactly.
That was it.
That's awesome.
But then again, neither did Rakim. Problem is, if you get fucking Will Smith, and then by that time we already been seeing him. Yo, we seen him on fucking. Well, nah.
Well, the problem is
he came out in like what, 88?
So
in the 90s,
maybe the
in the
problem
90s,
is that
the people
Yo.
didn't really know. He didn't get the respect that he deserved because of the people. Like, either the people didn't know anything about rap or they were too young to know who he was.
Nah, man. Nah, because he won the Grammy. He was the first.
But if it wasn't that he didn't win a Grammy, nobody really would have been.
Nah, because he had Parents Just Don't Understand. He had the first joint that he had to where my man was really Will Smith has always been a storyteller. I don't care what anybody says, he's always been a storyteller. He has sold over 24 million records sold. Do you hear that?
Yes.
24 million records sold.
Yes.
Jay-Z has 20. And most people have not sold what Will Smith has sold.
And he's reached the top 10 on the US Billboard 200 as a solo artist.
My man has done it all.
Yes.
And you know what? I think, and I call it the Will Smith effect. And the reason why I call this the Will Smith effect is because the shit is genius and it works.
Fucking amazing.
My man went from...
He transitioned from a successful rapper to a fucking Hollywood actor.
Well, when he first started Fresh Prince, if you look at like the first couple seasons, you can see him mimicking everybody's lines just so he could remember. Like, he would memorize the whole script, everybody's lines.
Not only just like a regular Hollywood actor, I'm talking about an A-lister.
Because Will Smith is a legend.
Actor.
I don't know why hip hop don't give my man Will Smith his just due. What other hip hop artist won a Grammy before Will Smith?
By the way, his net worth is estimated like over 250 million.
Well, yeah, I mean, Will Smith still get bread, but people don't give him credit, man. Will Smith, we talk about the day ones. Will Smith was with his day one since day one. Shout out to DJ Jazzy Jeff.
DJ Jazzy Jeff.
My man still show love. They had this one record that was fire. That was basically all about fucking the DJ. Well, not fucking the DJ, but it was all about the DJ. You know what I mean? And it was the hook was basically DJ Jazzy Jeff killing the turntable.
Mm-hmm. Wait.
As my man Will was just basically killing shit.
You're not talking about Summertime, are you?
No, boo.
Oh.
Summertime is a whole different hit.
Sorry.
And then we had the Here Comes the Man in Black.
Oh, definitely.
I went to the theater to see that, and that was amazing. That's when I was like, this alien shit is fucking real.
Hey, let's not forget Independence Day.
I saw that in the theater too.
Fucking amazing. And Ali.
Of course that's amazing.
Muhammad Ali.
Right?
Hello.
Will Smith. This is why I call it the Will Smith that. Check this out. Will Smith sat there and said, hip hop will not accept me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's that hip hop won't accept him. I think it's, I think because of that time and everybody's out here like, rah, 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 fuck the police. Da 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 da, fuck the police.
Exactly.
And you got my man Will over here like, telling stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, people gonna think you soft, but you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, back in then when he first started and he was rapping and everything, he was with LL Cool J and them. He was on tour with these dudes.
And let's be real, compared to today's artists, I think that he's lyrically superior to a lot of artists.
I think Will Smith should be top 20 because for the simple fact that Will Smith, like it or not, is a hip hop pioneer. Because Will Smith was the first rapper that showed us we can cross over into Hollywood as well.
Yeah, I agree.
Because before that, I never seen no rapper on TV.
And let's not forget his involvement in politics as well. I mean,
I'm talking about Will Smith, the rapper.
I'm sorry.
I don't care about Will Smith and his politics. You want to know why? What do you know about politics? Nothing. If you don't know anything about politics,
like his contribution to Obama. Donation to Obama.
So you're giving even more rich people more money. That's it. That's all you're doing. You're making richer people's pockets fatter.
Listen,
That's it.
Will Smith is a great rapper and a legendary one at that. Okay.
Listen, Will Smith is that dude. All right, my man. Yo, if you got my man Jay-Z on that second or third, one of those albums, third album, where no, the Dynasty, where my man said, "Yo, I'm out here doing Will Smith numbers."
Will Smith gets my utmost respect.
I think he should be top 20
I do too.
of all people, top 20 at least, and that's because he has to be a pioneer.
Definitely a pioneer.
He has to.
Right
has
up
to
there
be.
with LL Cool J. Definitely. Yep.
Right. I mean, I think LL Cool J saw that what Will did, and I think LL Cool J was like, "Yo, I'm gonna do that shit too."
Yeah.
Why? Because music fans are iffy.
True.
You'll still have them, but
Would you put Will Smith in like your top 10 greatest rappers of all
top
time list?
20, not top
20.
10.
My bad.
My top 10 is a pretty strong top 10.
Yeah, I hear you. You're
My
right.
top
You're right.
10 will probably upset a lot of people too.
You're right.
Because
I hear you.
Biggie is not in my top 10.
Is Tupac in your top 10?
No. Biggie is in my top 10.
Is Tupac in your top 10?
Tupac is not in my top 10.
Okay.
The only reason why Tupac isn't in my top 10 is because, in all honesty, like, listen, man, once he was going against New York and shit like that, I was
That's
like,
true.
yo, fuck
I would have to
Tupac.
agree with that.
Yo, I shit you not, man. It was, hey, cool, Brenda. Brenda got a baby. Damn, Brenda got a baby thrown in the garbage. Oh, no, Brenda. No, Brenda.
I think that's why Will Smith made it to
Will Smith
he made it
stayed out
and
of-
went into the mainstream as an actor, and Tupac didn't. I think that's what.
Nah, Tupac did.
Yeah, but he wasn't really like.
Tupac. Every movie Tupac was
Successful.
in, that shit was a box office smash banger. You cannot tell me it wasn't.
True.
Juice, Gridlock, Poetic Justice, all of it was fucking box office smashes. The problem
Yeah.
with Tupac was that Tupac surrounded himself with, I tell people the reason when people are like, Jay-Z wouldn't be here if Biggie and Tupac were still alive. I said, yeah, he would. Said, first off, Jay-Z and these niggas, they came in on their own too. They came in owing nobody telling them what to do. Why? Because they came in with their own bread. Biggie had fucking Puff pulling the strings.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Hey, back to
Tupac had fucking Suge Knight pulling the strings. That's how you get fucked up. I'm serious,
Is he still
man.
in jail?
You having who?
Suge Knight.
Hell yeah, Suge
Yeah,
Knight's
right?
still in
Still in
jail. Suge Knight probably will die in jail. They've been trying to get him for the longest.
Getting jiggy with it. Na 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 na.
Oh,
na,
right? That shit was a
Na,
banger.
na, 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 na.
You know what I
Getting
mean?
Jiggy with it. Na, na,
Yo,
na.
that's why, listen, Bow Wow and Will Smith, man, same, bro. Except Bow Wow tries too hard to be tough. But I feel like,
He's not a gangster.
no disrespect, I don't know the relationship, but I feel like Bow Wow failed or did a bad job transitioning to an adult artist.
I agree.
I think it was too hardcore. Like, yo, you still could have been tough.
That beef he has with Jermaine Dupri.
He got beef with him
Yeah.
over
Money. Saying it didn't get paid.
paid what? Like,
Some shit that he did.
time out, man. Don't tell me you about to be upset at some shit that you didn't get paid.
Yeah.
No, I mean you didn't get paid 18 years ago. Is that what you
No,
about
I'm
to tell
talking
me?
about some recent shit.
Nigga, Bow Wow just
I don't know if you watch what's that show that he's on?
Any of his recent stuff is irrelevant, so it doesn't really matter.
Hip hop.
facts. I
Kids
really
in hip hop. What is it fucking called? Not.
I
Kids
really
in-
don't watch Bow Wow. Like the last shit that I watched of Bow Wow's was Lottery Ticket, and
Growing
that's
Up
because
Hip
that
Hop.
shit was dope.
He's on Growing Up Hip Hop, isn't he?
Shouldn't be.
Oh wait, wasn't he also on 106 in Park?
Yeah, remember,
Yeah.
like he was hosting it for a while because he was Listen, I tell people, man, all Bow Wow fans now are from their late to to late to mid, well, late
because,
to early 20s.
106 in Park was like from 2000 to like 2014.
Yeah, Bow Wow was on there from like, I think like '07 to, I don't know. All I know is that when Bow Wow comes on the television, I don't know, man. I see like in some films he be trying too hard.
He was on CSI.
Yeah, I think he fucked that one up for himself though.
CSI Cyber or whatever.
Yeah, I think he fucked that one up for himself. I'm not sure.
I don't know. I think he was on there for like a year or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah. But my question is, do you guys, this question for both of you guys, do you guys think that an artist can be too mainstream?
Too mainstream.
Yes.
So what's your definition of mainstream?
Can an artist, how can I put it? Can an artist, damn. When I say too mainstream, I mean like an artist that basically allows their music to be so saturated that it doesn't sound it doesn't
sound authentic. Yes,
yeah.
I agree. I think that when some artists get popular, they try to change their sound. They try to give the people what they want. I mean, I feel like, some artists can get away with that, but others don't. So I think once you start to lose your authenticity and you just, I don't think it's very appealing to people because they can tell like, oh man, what, this don't sound like you, like I don't like this. Or it could be the opposite, like, damn, this shit is fire, like, wow, you know what I mean? So I mean, I think it depends on the artist. How about you, Julio?
I do believe that some artists lose their originality a lot, especially when they're trying to chart. Perfect example, most recently a fan called out Little Uzi Vert. I don't like the guy,
yeah.
Never have,
Yeah.
never will, but much respect because he's up there. But
I respect Uzi Vert because all my friends are dead.
nah, everything's trash for me.
Didn't
A fan called him out saying that, damn, like this guy literally sold out. He tagged them on Twitter and everything. He actually responded saying, hey, I don't even blame you, bro, I'm with you. I got 2 hits in the charts, but what I consider to be my best work is unrecognized. Is all I gotta stick to that true underground, I guess. But even himself, he said, yeah. He didn't say I sold out, but he agreed with the fan. He lost himself trying to push himself to get in the charts. Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah.
because, if you an artist, man, and you signed that contract, man. You
That's what I'm
signed that
saying.
contract, So, bro, Black Jesus? You ever watched the show?
No.
It's on, it used to be on Cartoon Network, Black Jesus. Charlie Murphy was in it. It was hilarious. But anyway, the dude that plays Black Jesus basically had a live going yesterday on Facebook. And I watched all 1 hour and 45 minutes of it. And I'm talking to him, and they're talking about music and artists and things like that. And, my man told me, and he said to me, he said, on some real shit, artists, they can sit there and have people tell them, don't sell your soul, or don't take that check. And then they said, until 100,000 gets put in your face, like,
Yep.
this is your signing bonus. Like, what? Yep. That's the potential we see in you.
I mean, I think that the mainstream music is led by, like you said, major record labels who want to sell.
Well, the
They
record
want-
labels,
they-
the record labels, they're trying to fight their way back to fucking running
They want to
shit.
sell business. So
But what artists don't realize is that artists can do all this shit on their own. It's just when people think about putting music out and things like that, they think money, 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 money. But there are alternate routes to where you can get the same amount of exposure and success. All you got to do is put a little time in it.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
some
baby.
major record labels push artists to go mainstream, and they lose their identities. Like I said, I think it might work for some artists, but for others it doesn't work.
You know what? T-Pain said that. T-Pain said that um, all of his songs up until like I forgot which one, but he said basically the label was like, "Hey man, like let's
change
pick
your-
no, not even let's change, just let's pick a single. Like let us pick a single." So T-Pain basically was like, "Yo, hey, fuck it. Yeah, obviously, you know, you guys got to know what you're doing, whatever. You know, I'll let you pick out a single, whatever." And then he was like, "Yo, after that, shit was not the same. It's like you got to learn and know how to tell people like no."
No, yep.
He was like, "Yo, you want to know why motherfuckers don't like Chris Brown?" He was like, "Cause Chris Brown control everything Chris Brown does. All those singles that go out, Chris Brown hand picks those singles to go out." Anytime that he was like, I watched it. He said, "Yo, man, people sit there and they like, yo, how this little motherfucker?" He was like, and he was young in the game, He was like, "Yo, how this little motherfucker know how to do all this shit? How this little nigga know how to pick these songs and arrange this and arrange that? He's doing this shit, these grown ass motherfuckers." Yo, and the label couldn't tell him nothing. Like, nope, hey, I'm controlling my own music. I'm going to put out what I want to put out. And that is, I feel like that's kind of the main problem when we're talking about too mainstream.
Yeah, I think when you talk about too mainstream too, it's like what's considered to be hot popping right now is going to be like forgotten in a few years. Like, you know, a lot of the boy bands and all the bands that were popular in like the early...
Yeah, but those boy bands can come out right now on a tour. Guarantee you that shit will sell out. NSYNC, if NSYNC got back together today, that shit's selling out.
Guaranteed.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
Backstreet Boys, isn't
Some
one
of
of
it
them like a
works and some of
cokehead or
it doesn't
something?
work. What?
Isn't one of them like a cokehead or something?
I thought they
I
were
don't
all
know.
cokeheads.
I don't know.
Hey,
Didn't
that's the industry, baby.
Didn't they just recently? They just recently performed for New Year's.
That was 98 Degrees.
Oh, thank you. That was 98 Degrees. Well, still,
Not that
was
I
a
know
boy
that
band.
shit. It's just that the way my memory bank is set up, I just remember 98
Degrees.
and the degree sign. But yeah, I do agree with you. And I also believe, you know, closing out this portion of the yata, I feel like, right? I feel like when you talk about too mainstream, I feel like you're going with, just like you guys said, you're going with more so what's hot and what do I think the people would like instead of, yo, what got me here? Like, I understand evolving with your music, but when you evolve with your music, you know, it doesn't mean change who you are within it.
Right. Keep your music, you know, the way that what your listeners enjoy. You
Right,
know?
exactly.
Be you. Be who you are.
Exactly.
Don't be afraid to be who you are.
If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, baby.
Subscribe,
Yeah,
baby.
you are tuned into the Not Your Average Podcast crew. I am your boy, Philly J.
And I'm Miss Yo-Yo.
And I'm Big Dog.
Big Dog. Yo, I almost did the Yolanda and was like,
You see?
Damn.
Right? It's
Right, I
like
was
instant,
about- I was
almost
about to start
natural.
doing
Like
that.
you feel like you have to do
like
it.
on some old Arsenio Hall late night shit. Yo, I need to find that intro for you.
That'd be
that's
dope.
that's gonna be Julio Big Dog.
I like that. Oh, I like that. I like that. Let's
Right?
do that.
That shit's hilarious.
Yes.
Yes. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you guys follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, the Not Your Average Podcast crew. On Twitter, it's the Not Your Average 3. And on Instagram, it's Not Your Average Podcast crew. Yeah, so we'll go into a little current events. I don't know if you guys have been watching the news
Aw,
lately.
shit.
I know.
Nothing good when Trump is in office.
Well, I can't. Well,
We go straight to Trump. God damn.
well, I don't know, man. Like, look, I say because, you know, I just want to see what happens. Like, let me see what happens at the end of his. There's but so much shit you really can fuck up.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't gonna fuck the whole country up. You know, everything that's going on right now is nothing but pure pettiness. That's what happens when you put a non-politician in the White House.
I mean, since Obama left,
Shout out to Barry. I didn't know if you guys knew, but I played basketball with him.
With Obama?
Yes,
Barry.
back in Hawaii, 2010.
so right now the government is on shutdown.
Pow, pow, pow.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, the government shut
Basically,
down.
Great question. So everyone that's listening, the government shut down, meaning that they could not come to a decision on a couple of different things. Right now, the biggest thing, I don't know, Julio, if you're aware, is the Dreamers. So they cannot come to a deal or a vote with Democrats that will protect the Dreamers.
Yeah.
So basically, the program was created in 2012 under Obama, and it allowed people brought to the U.S. illegally as children the temporary right to live, work, and study in America. I just felt like saying it like that. But basically, Trump wants to rescind that, and he actually wants everybody to go back to their country.
I don't think that's exactly what he wants them to do. He just wants everybody to do it the right way, which, I mean...
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's not like, yo, bro, go back to your country. It's just he wants people doing it. I'm not supporting him. I'm not saying I love Trump. I'm just saying I see his point of view. It's just not being treated the right way. And right away, people will be misguided and speak out through their mind, and they overblow something that isn't that huge. Like, yeah, in this situation, it is something huge. But I don't think he's trying to kick anybody out. Like, he's just trying to do shit the right way.
Well, actually, what he wants to do is everybody who basically who came here undocumented, quote unquote, lacking legal immigration status, and basically, if they arrived turning 16 and they lived here, those are the Dreamers basically. So he does want them to be deported, actually. So that's what people are protesting. So if those of you who have arrived illegally as children, you guys had a chance to get permanent legal residency. But
damn, Hispanics turn against Hispanics. That's amazing. But
I'm
continue.
not turning. I'm just saying that.
Along the line, it's time for you niggas to go.
You motherfuckers were comfy. You didn't get your shit done. This what happens. This what happens.
Listen, this is what your fucking president fucking said that he would do.
You can't say you're fucking president because you are an American too, so he's your president too.
No, he ain't my president. But yes, he promised.
I hate time out. I hate people that say that. Oh, he's not my president. Yes, he is.
Bitch,
yes, he
you're
is.
Here. Yes, he is.
He's your president.
Yeah.
When he agreed,
if you don't want to say President Trump, just say 45.
Right.
I tell people, you might not like this man, you might not like his policies, but God damn it, he is the president of the United States. All this disrespect from these regular motherfuckers is wild to me.
Yeah. Like,
that
perfect
shit is
example,
crazy.
Me, myself, I didn't vote, and he's
but
still
you know
my
what?
president.
They did the same shit. They did worse shit with Obama. And I hate when people are like, oh my God, the disrespect that people are showing fucking President Trump. And I'm like, yo, people, Obama wasn't even in office yet and they were shitting on him.
Yup.
Yeah.
Facts.
Trump was the main one. Oh, his birth certificate, Hawaii. Blah, blah. Yo, we should have known he was not that
smart.
Intellectually
advanced.
Yeah, right.
Intellectually
advanced. So yeah, we should have known that by his tweets back in 2008.
Listen, he's been on Twitter just making a fool out of himself. But anyway, the government shut down right now. Federal employees are furloughed or not paid. National park monuments are closed down. There can be delays in visa and passport application processes, delays in veteran and unemployment benefits, and delays in your tax refunds. So yeah, it's a real serious thing, people.
They'll get it open by tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know about that. The last time we had a government shutdown, it lasted about what?
It didn't last that long.
It felt like it did. Well, you know what? It didn't last that long, but they still kept certain like they kept people couldn't apply for government jobs. There were a freeze on a lot of number of things, and I think it included tax refunds as well. It was the same. So
I got mine, so I don't care.
we'll see what happens under
Damn, you did
this
your taxes
Trump
already?
administration.
What?
You got your tax? Oh,
Walmart's
shout out
quick
to
on
you.
that thing. Shout out to Walmart.
I'm not gonna get mine until the end of the month.
Damn, that's lacking in it.
Right?
Shout out to
Awesome.
your company.
On some real shit, I don't know when I'm getting my government taxes.
Shout out to my veterans
To
out
your
there.
W2s.
Yo,
Oh.
shout out to all the vets. Shout out to everybody that ain't getting that check. That's me included. Yeah, I'm not upset, but I'm kind of like, I'm just annoyed. I'm just annoyed at the pettiness that's going back and forth. You know what I mean? There's other shit we gotta fry. Any other news?
Yeah. Shout out to the Women's March in Washington this past weekend.
Those women are confused as fuck.
Oh my god.
Those women are confused. How the fuck other women gonna tell other women that fucking the majority of men in the Senate need to be the ones to tell them what to do with their bodies? I do not agree with this women's march. Nothing. I think the reason why Trump.
What?
No, I don't agree with it.
Oh my God. They are rallying for justice on everything, not just gender equality. It's immigration, racism, racial
So why is it a
equality.
women's march then?
I was
Is it
about to
only
say
just women
women.
there?
Women.
Then why is it
Listen,
just
the
a
march
women's
is a
march?
platform for women and men
Then don't name it a women's march.
Well, guess what?
Women out here trying to take everything like, no, y'all get enough. You get enough.
Wow.
If dudes go to court, you get the baby, you get the alimony, you get the child support, you get everything.
Shout
What
out
are
to
you
the
talking
women out
about?
there.
Shout out to them
I
vaginas
don't
out
give
there,
I
man.
don't care.
Power
you could
of
call
the
it,
women.
You could call it politically incorrect or whatever. I
Women's
don't give
fucking
a shit.
power.
Because at the end of the day, how the fuck is a woman gonna tell another woman, hey, you know what? Look, you can't have no abortion. You need to just have these babies. Okay.
Well, I don't
so
agree
if you
with
get,
that.
So if you get a woman out here that's like, damn, I fucked around and got pregnant, or if you was with somebody for however long and you get pregnant and you're like, yo, me and this person just ain't gonna work out. I don't want to keep no child.
Yeah, well, I
You
don't
mean to
agree
tell-
with that.
You mean to tell me that you're gonna sit there and tell somebody they gotta keep a child?
No.
Now a child ends up in foster care. Cause that's the
Right.
first thing, no disrespect, that's the first thing I would do. What is the process of me giving my child up for adoption? Now we gonna have now we gonna live like, remember the movies like Matilda and shit?
But a lot of
Yeah.
people don't. A
Or
lot of
living
women
like
don't.
fucking Annie. Well, those nothing but group homes, so the group homes are just gonna get bigger. Like,
Yeah.
you women are. Do you
Well,
women
there's a
that?
capacity in the group homes. They
There
can't
what?
just what?
What did you say?
That you can't just continue to put people in group homes. Like there's a capacity. Like you can't.
Yeah, I can.
Like,
Get them in there. You got a floor? Yeah. You got a mat? Yeah.
that's not the way it
got a
works.
roof?
That's not the way it works, Philip.
I got a
Thank you.
Right.
That's not the way it works. But anywho,
I don't know. I've seen some group homes. I've seen a couple of them in my day, and I don't think they follow your rules. Miss
yeah, they
Yolanda.
do.
I'm pretty
I
sure.
worked in a group home for a pretty a couple
So
years.
so the one that you worked
No,
in is
but I had
just
to
like
talk.
all of them.
No, but I had to learn about other group homes as well. So,
So
there aren't many group homes that you think there are. So
once again, I'm telling you, I've been to quite a few group homes in my day.
I don't know what you consider group homes, but
What are you talking about? My oldest brother worked in a group home for years.
Okay.
For years.
Okay, I believe you.
Boom.
Calm down.
You just got burned.
Damn,
You just got burned.
Whew,
Yo, you know what
felt
we
like
need?
you was about to take out the shotgun.
Yo, right?
Damn.
Hey, because you was about to tell me, no, you wrong, Philip.
I wasn't gonna tell you wrong.
No, you had that I'm wrong.
No.
You had that, yo, this nigga wrong.
No.
And I'm about to fucking prove to him he
No,
wrong.
not at all. Not at all. Calm down.
yeah.
Calm down.
Listen, you know what I need? I
Calm
need
down.
that. If you ever watched that show on ESPN where I forgot what it's called, but basically they debate about whatever, and if you say some wild ass shit, basically you get put on mute. I think I'm gonna start doing that.
So you're gonna put me on mute?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
All right.
If you say wild shit, you get put on mute.
You need to be on mute.
Well, I say cool
Then
shit.
the fucking
I
rules
say
have
cool
to apply
shit.
to you too.
But no,
How about
because
that? How
no.
about that? How about that? Right, Julio? How about
yelling?
that?
What you
Well.
yelling for?
Yeah.
Like nobody wants to hear all that.
All
and plus,
right.
I say dope shit.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I know about that because people always follow Jesus, and guess who happens to be that? Me. Shout out
All
to Jesus one
right.
time.
So you're comparing yourself to Jesus.
Like
Nice.
Jesus.
All
Yep.
right. Cool.
Yeah, me and Jesus, we are the same.
Oh,
so
shit.
I'm
Here
gonna go
we-
ahead
oh
and
my
give it up
God.
to Jesus, aka myself.
Shout out
Oh
to Jesus
my
one
God.
time.
Yeah. Nope. Sorry.
Are you white Jesus or black Jesus?
Which one gets more attention?
White.
Then I'm white Jesus today.
Damn. What?
White Jesus.
Hey, you know why
You're
white
white
Jesus
Jesus?
gets more acknowledgement than black Jesus? Because white Jesus is privileged.
Boom!
Shout out to my privileged people.
Right. Shout out to all you privileged, fair-skinned individuals.
Damn.
Hey, I
Right.
love my white people, dog. I mean, my privileged people.
All those
So
privileged
would that be
individuals.
yourself, Julio?
What?
Would that be yourself included in that?
Nah, I'm
Nah.
beaner
Are we
as
talking
fuck.
about- are we talking
like,
about
I'm just
skin
light
color,
skinned.
or-
I'm light skinned, but I'm beaner as fuck.
This thing-
Like my last name's Orozco. It ain't Smith.
Right. It's not Julio Smith or Julio Jones.
Oh man. Or Aaron Jones, you know.
Right.
Shout out to
or
Aaron
Aaron
Jones.
Jones. Shout out to Aaron Jones one time. Yeah. So, is there any more current events there, Miss Yo-Yo?
Oh, did you want to talk about?
Not what I want to talk. I just is there? You got any more current events?
Besides the government shutdown, no.
All right. Well, we appreciate the current events, Miss Yo-Yo. Shout out to the government shutdown. Shout out to all my privileged, light-skinned individuals out there because it's hard for us darker people.
Shout out to
No,
all our
Yolanda,
President
you don't
Trump.
count.
Shout out to our President Trump. And I do say it, our president.
Hey, right. Shout out to our 45. May
45.
the Lord bless him. Maybe we'll get more.
may the
Maybe
white
we'll get
Jesus
more
bless him.
listeners if we keep on like pray for 45.
Pray for 45.
How many black people would be upset? Like, I'm saying all this.
Bro, you don't even know.
Oh,
I don't know, but-
yo, I think we should go live and see how many people we can rally up to get upset about our President Trump. I want to see how many people are like, yeah, go ahead, Phil. That's what I'm talking about. Don't listen to these sons of bitches. Your president is my president, which is our president, which loves us. Yo, do you think every time he touches something, he leaves like a Cheeto print?
That'd be
Oh my
fucking dope.
God.
Fucking documents and shit, send them off as Cheeto
Right?
prints.
All that shit got Cheeto prints and fucking...
When he spilled his juice and everything, his juice box. Like
Yo,
there's
facts.
grape stains.
Facts. Yo, shout out to all the Philadelphia Eagle fans.
Damn.
You
Sorry
guys
about that,
won.
Tony. Sorry about that, Tony.
Listen, man, if you're a Vikings fan, your team is trash. If you are a Jacksonville fan, your team is trash. If you're a Dallas Cowboy fan, well, you already know. Y'all
Since the
niggas is
beginning,
just-
you guys
we
have
don't
been
like
trash.
y'all. All right, I don't think the world likes Dallas Cowboy fans. So yes,
The worst place to say that, bro. Shout out to El Paso, Texas.
Yo, shout out to El Paso, but also at the same time, all you boo-boo ass, yo, the worst fans in sports. All right, you ready?
Cowboy fans.
Dallas Cowboys, Philadelphia Eagles, Boston Red Sox. Bam.
Oh,
Damn.
facts.
Oh yeah, and Oakland Raiders.
Raiders, yeah.
Oh,
Oakland
wow.
Raiders. I never understood, like, motherfuckers be out here ready to fuck people up and all types of just wild shit, and I have no idea why. Like, I told y'all that video I saw with the Eagles fans that basically, yo, they was throwing beer cans at people. Like, them shits look like they were half drank.
Oh my
And
God.
you ever get damn, they said Tony Parker is no longer starting. Damn, Tony Parker lost his starting job. Shout out to all the old ass athletes that's still trying to make it. Anyway, yes. 45. We pray for our president. We pray for him to get past this tumultuous times when.
Sorry.
Damn,
I apologize.
Pray for 45.
Right? Pray for 45. Pray for his hair.
What?
Yeah, pray for his hair.
Why? What happened to his hair?
Because this shit be looking fucked up sometimes.
Damn.
You ever see somebody with fucked up hair that you like, nigga?
Yo, bro, you know how with Obama, his hair turned white and gray?
Yes.
With freaking Trump, it's just falling off, and it's year
Nah,
one.
bro. Bro, I think they glue Trump's hair together.
I don't even think he has hair, dog.
Nah,
Right? I wonder,
that's
yo,
a fucking...
there's an old movie with Dan Aykroyd, John Candy, fucking Chevy Chase, Demi Moore, and basically Dan Aykroyd's playing the old judge. And my man, when he gets in his room, my man start taking off his body parts, his hair. He took off his nose, his teeth, and
What the
everything.
fuck?
Yo, I wonder if that's what El Presidente does. Like, do you snap off body parts?
Probably.
Or like, does he hook himself to like, what's that Michael Jackson machine that everybody said he had? The hyperbaric chamber?
Oh, shit.
Yo, they say those are actually good, but yet bad for you. Because I think they like thin your blood cells or they to be honest, I don't know. I'm not even going to act like I do know.
Everything in life is good and bad, brother.
Facts.
Everything.
Facts. Well, Miss Yo-Yo, we appreciate those current events. Shout out to the government shutdown. So if you a vet out there and you are looking for a loan, please don't come to me because I ain't got no bread for you. You feel me? So I guess we all going to be out in these streets riding and picketing. I say we start
Walmart's
going
being
up.
good to me. Even though all those people got fired, our store didn't get closed. Our store didn't get fired. I'm getting that bonus, motherfuckers. I appreciate you.
Damn, my man Julio out here like, yo, as long as I get the cheese, you know, it's cool with me. I mean, just like you said, listen, man, with all these people that's like, oh my God, the dreamers. Look, man, if you are 30-something years old, you
chilling
should have been
on your shit.
You should have been
Definitely.
on your goddamn shit.
Yeah.
Yo, don't tell me a motherfucker that's 30 years old could not find the time in a 24-hour day, 7 days a week, 30-day or 31-day month, depending on the month and or the year, leap year. Shout out to the leap years. 365 days. You can't tell me you had not one opportunity to say, hey, you know what, man? I think I'm gonna go ahead and put my citizenship stuff in. So this leads me to ask this question: how many reggaeton or how many Spanish artists are getting deported?
Oh, I hope all of them.
What?
I hope all of them.
Julio.
Every single
Not
one.
all of them.
Wow, how could you say that, Julio?
Not all of them.
Are
My
you
nigga said, yo, I
serious?
hope all of them get fucking deported. Damn.
Every single one of them.
That's fucked
Yo.
up. That's
Every
fucked
single one
up.
of them.
That's hilarious to me.
That's fucked up.
Because guess what? Niggas ain't going nowhere, baby.
That's
well,
right, baby.
First of all,
Hey,
not,
we gonna be here for life.
First of all,
that's why I'm a
not
dreamer.
all reggaeton artists are
Whoa.
are not. First of all, let's do some history for you. Puerto Ricans are U.S. citizens, and they have been U.S. citizens. Okay.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
So
Oh, that
who are
was
you-
it?
Who are you talking about?
Listen, man. I'm
Because-
just talking about all the illegal ones. That's all.
Oh, well, I don't think there are any. Thank you.
I'm
why
pretty
wouldn't
sure
there
there's a
be?
lot.
Oh,
Pretty
no.
sure there's a lot.
If there can be an illegal individual going to a full-fledged university, I'm more than positive there can be
Making
a
music.
music star that is not legal.
Well, we'll take out Puerto Ricans from that equation because they are U.S. citizens. Thank you.
Yeah. I mean, you guys still
Thank
can go back
you.
to a country.
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
Damn, sad day.
Thank God we
sad
can.
day.
We don't need a visa or we don't need a
So
passport or
what
we don't
happens
need
when
anything.
what happens when El Presidente, let's say he's like, yo, I'm tired of dealing with Puerto Rico and their shit. Let them just deal with shit on their own.
They have already been.
So
No, I mean like for real.
right.
That's that doesn't change anything. That doesn't change them from being U.S. citizens. What are you saying? I don't understand.
Yo, what if he's like, yo, I want to deport all fucking...
Deport? You can't even deport. No. No, you cannot deport Puerto Ricans to Puerto Rico.
Get them out of here.
We're U.S.
Get
citizens.
Get them out of here.
We're U.S. citizens.
Get them out. Get them out of here. We don't need them, okay?
Whatever.
We need to keep this good thing good and white. I mean, right. Right. That's what I meant to say. Good and right.
Okay.
Well, we appreciate the current events because we got to give y'all current events. Why? Because we know half you motherfuckers don't watch the news. I watch the news. Why? Because that shit is entertaining and I like to see Caucasian people argue and fights amongst themselves. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's totally amazing. Yes. So, Creative Minds Music Group presents the Not Your Average Podcast. Can I start again?
Start over.
The Not Your Average Podcast crew. I am your boy, Philly J, not from around your way, probably my mama's way. So, shout out to my mama one time. I got Miss Yo-Yo in the house. I got Julio Big Dog in the house. Yo, we had my homeboy Izzy, he came through.
Shout out to Izzy.
Yo, shout out to everybody that's on live right now. My man Sean Welch. My man Welch just sat there and said, all that's fake news. Listen, man, I mean, look, I'm all for giving 45 a chance. Like, I give him his first term.
Pray for
You know, like, after that, I'm like, I'm done with this fuck shit. Anyway, like I said, you're tuning into the Not Your Average Podcast crew. Make sure you download and make sure you subscribe.
That's
That's what I'm talking about.
Because we worldwide, baby.
Because we worldwide, baby. You know what I mean? Hey, Google Play, Google Plus, iTunes, we everywhere, baby. Podbean, shout out to Podbean one time. Shout out to everybody that's listening to wherever the fuck you at. Shout out to the UK because for some reason people really like listening to us over there. So shout out to y'all over there in the UK.
Thanks for the
It's
support and the
probably like,
love.
these niggas is crazy.
Appreciate it.
Yo, bro, I'm about to also real quick just to put a plug in. I know we're gonna get a lot of UK fans in this podcast that we're working on because it's a wrestling podcast in UK. I'm letting you guys know, you guys are the best wrestling fans in the world. You guys are exciting. You guys are just overall entertaining. Thanks to you guys, we have so many chants in our world. So don't forget to catch us, guys.
Hey, Julio, quick fact about me. I was a huge WWF fan back in my days.
Damn.
Oh,
you see, I lost respect when you said was.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
Well, you know what? I still am. I'm not
When's
caught
the last
up.
time you watched Monday Night Raw?
I'm not caught up, but I was behind that fucking TV every Monday night watching
Everybody
that.
was, yo.
That was my shit.
Hey, from
you
about
see,
27 to 35, everybody, Monday night, we was all looking for The Rock, Triple H, Stone Cold, Undertaker,
yes.
Goldust.
Yo.
Who else? Fucking the Hardy Boys.
Everybody.
Yo.
I'm taking it back to
The
Bret
Dudley
Hart. I'm
Boys.
taking it back to
Fuck Bret Hart.
Ric Flair,
Shout out to Bret Hart.
Shout out to Ric Flair. Woo!
Yokozuna.
Sorry, I had
Oh
to do that
man,
one
you
time.
were watching like
Shout out to
way
Hulk Hogan.
back then.
Shout
I
out
don't
to
even
Yokoz-
care about those guys,
Yo.
except for Ric Flair, of course. Shout out to
Yokozuna
Ric Flair.
used to sit on niggas. Fucking.
The Undertaker.
Yo, Yokozuna used
Wait,
to sexually.
say that one more time.
The
Yo.
Undertaker.
The Undertaker.
Yo, time out. Yokozuna used to
Sit on
sexually
people's faces.
molest people. He used to force dudes in the ring to eat ass.
You know what's the funny part,
He
bro?
used to force people to eat
Damn.
ass.
You know what's the funny part? That
What's
wasn't
that?
the worst thing. Welcome to the Attitude Era, baby.
Oh shit.
Yo.
Yeah, I remember watching that shit. That
Time
shit
out,
was
man.
horrible.
What they doing now, man? They doing worse than making people eat ass?
Oh, nah, dog. That's what I was saying. That's what the Attitude Era was branded. It was just like bad
Yo.
things, bro.
Damn.
What?
Yeah, that was the whole Attitude Era. That's where Stone Cold Steve Austin was born, Mick Foley, all those guys.
Oh,
man.
my
shout out to
God.
Mick Foley.
Yeah.
Yo, right? All of them, man.
That's crazy.
All that blood shit, all that
Yo,
X-rated
right?
content.
That shit used to be wild. I used to sit there like, yo, they really act like, my man, you are flying through a fucking 15-foot cage and you're landing on a table with thumbtacks.
That's
Totally
fucking-
fake. Totally fake.
Oh, yeah, it's
Yeah,
fake, man.
definitely
It's
fake.
fake, bro. It's fake,
So the
bro.
blood was fake too, huh?
Huh?
The blood was fake too.
Oh yeah, it was Pig's
Hey,
blood.
Stone Cold 316.
That's crazy.
Stone Cold 316. Hey, Austin 316, baby. Yo, I used to.
All those WrestleManias.
Yo, sorry, wasn't rich enough to afford those WrestleManias, Yolanda.
Yeah, I was about to say even me as a huge fan, I had to wait till the Mondays.
Hey, you know what? That's
Sorry.
that privilege shit we was talking about.
Oh, it goes
That's
back
that
to-
light privilege shit
Hey,
we
I
was
lived in
talking
the
about.
projects, but I sure was fucking privileged.
That's fucked up. You out here, right? Yo, I'm in the projects, but I get free pay-per-view.
Right, dog? She's like, fuck y'all. I was
Right?
rich.
Like, yo, we had
I
to
was
hook up.
privileged.
Yo.
This apartment hooked to this apartment, hooked to this
Yo.
apartment, and yo,
Shout out to
that's
my
how.
mama.
Sorry
Yo.
that I had to get.
Thanks, Mom.
Sorry that I had to get foil on my antenna to illegally get the channel down on my table.
Damn.
Yo, on some real shit.
Well, on my TV, not TV.
I was too afraid to actually sit there and press buy for the pay-per-view of any awesome fucking
Match.
summer jam. SummerSlam. Fucking WrestleMania, whatever, because the last time I did order something on pay-per-view,
Got
It
your
was
ass beat.
I was 10 years old and I ordered the Playboy channel. And imagine a room full of kids, basically from 10 to about 12, or let's say probably like 5 to 12. And we're all in this room and I press enter, bow, titties, ass, penis, all on the screen. Ass getting waxed, like, oh my God. My oldest brother came in, was like, who ordered this? Everybody was like, Philip.
Damn.
Right? I didn't even have a chance to really answer.
Shout
It's
out
like,
to my
yo,
ra-
he did it.
Shout out to my rats out there.
Damn.
Yo, right? Shout out to you snitching ass people that were in that room. You know who you are. My brother, Sharice. Oh, my bad. See, out here dry snitching again. My
Damn.
bad. But, you know, hey, we was babies back then. So, you know, shout out to everybody that's watching live, baby. Hey, Creative Minds Music Group, we got an awesome summer lined up for you guys. So make sure you look out for some dope-ass music. We got the whole summer ready, locked down. Yeah, I mean, the whole next half of, you know, this year is just going to be pretty freaking sweet and awesome. The next segment we're going to get into is the Urban Dictionary Word of the Day. Now, with this, if you guys are not familiar, we have Julio Big Dog that grabs these amazing urban dictionary words, and hopefully you can apply them to your everyday life. So, my man Julio Big Dog, brother, what is the Urban Dictionary Word of the Day?
Alrighty, guys. Starting off today, this was for my Christian people out there that
shout out
follow
to the
them white
Christians.
Jesus, you know. This is a very, very heavy thing that you guys are very familiar with. And today's word of the day, Urban Dictionary word of the day is saddlebacking.
Oh, no, that sounds super gay.
All right. Saddlebacking.
Saddlebacking.
The term for the phenomenon are Christian teens engaging in unprotected anal sex
Oh no.
Yo!
in order to protect their virginities.
What?
I've heard of that. Are you
Are you
heard of
fucking
that.
crazy?
Yes, I've heard of that. I've heard of people. I've heard of girls actually sitting there telling dudes
Ain't no
like,
sex
"Look,
ain't sex.
hey, you can put it in my fucking
Ain't no
doo-doo
sex, ain't
shoe,
sex."
but
Yeah.
you can't be up in this puss box."
All
First
right.
off, when do you make that decision? Like, I'm not gonna go no vaginal sex.
You
I'm
know
gonna
what's
go
the
straight
best
to
part,
the
bro?
back door, bruh.
This term was actually brought up by a church, or like in the honor of a church named Saddleback Church,
What?
home of
Shout out to-
Reverend Rick Warren, who is
I am not
who is the one
surprised.
that was a sex ed teacher in the
Are
church.
you fucking kidding me?
Yep.
That's such bullshit.
Shout out to all you nasty ass Christians.
First
So
of all,
he
that's
was
the first
actually
thing
he
that
was
you
actually
learn.
the one that convinced teens that anal sex protects their virginity.
First
And
of all, that's the first thing you learn in like sex ed, that anal sex is still sex.
Hey,
One of the
pop
things
that
that they
cherry.
learn.
Nah,
Right.
man, you got to bust it wide open in order for it to really count. Because you can't tell me like, yo, I just had ass sex with her, bro. It doesn't count, man. Doesn't count, man. If you fucking skeeting off in a poop shooter, bro.
That's crazy. Damn.
Yo, y'all hear that? My bad. I passed gas.
Ew.
Like, ew,
oh, you
ew.
farted? No, I just passed gas.
Right? It just passed through.
It's
That's
just a gust.
crazy.
Like, damn, girl, sound like a thick ass wind.
So thank you to Urban Dictionary for saddlebagging.
Yo, you know what I can't stand?
What?
I cannot stand. I can't stand those super Christian people that sit there and will tell you everything you're listening to is the devil. Oh my God! Oh my God! How are you listening to this secular music? Oh man, because it gets me in the groove, man. It gets me in the groove, man.
Because Satan is my Lord and Savior.
Yo, hey, check this out. No shit. When I was going to private school, my mother used to drop me off to school, right? So my mother, basically, I was just one of those super mischievous children. So my mother, hey, you know what? We're going to say these Bible verses in the car on the way to school, right? We're going to listen to this church music, and I'm sitting here in my head like, oh my God, what did I do to deserve this? Why art thou forsaken me?
We're going to do that. We're going to listen to some...
We ain't listening. Nah, I'm
some-
not. I'm not.
some
Hell
church
no.
music in the
Hell
car.
no.
And
Hell
we're going to
no.
recite some Bible.
Bro, even in church, I would take my freaking cassette player and shit. So when they be like anything, I'd have my music on.
Now, I will say, I will stay there for the choir.
Oh, definitely.
Now, the sermon, nah, you
sermon's
gonna
long.
catch me fucking
Nah, fam, you can read off the
damn near
Bible on your
bobbing
own
for
time.
fucking apples. Just,
Speaking of church, we got to go to church.
I'm not going to church. I told you I went to a Catholic church. Yo, went to a Catholic church, automatically feel like they was trying to recruit me. Automatically felt like they was trying to recruit me. One, I walked in, instantly started counting the black people heads. All right, how many other black people are here? 3 other ones.
Then forget about it when they got on the stage and started blessing everyone and the kids.
Yo, right. They're like, now let's bless the kids. La 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 la.
Not even
I
that.
said, nigga, I don't think that's what you supposed to do.
What did you say it looked like on
I said,
stage?
yo, that shit looked like Hitler, man.
No, but on stage, that movie.
Oh, that shit looked like, you ever seen The Purge?
The Purge.
Have you seen the last one
you
where
seen The Purge? No.
You've never
Oh my
seen The
God.
Purge?
gotta watch
I
The
only
Purge.
saw the first one.
Yo, the last one was alright. The last
Yeah,
one was good.
It was okay.
But it looked just like that, man. All these select few people came up there, white Hispanic people up there, like,
Hey, that's
now,
me.
now we're about to go and we're about to bless the church.
Damn.
We're about to have the church
That's crazy.
drink from this one chalice. I said, first off,
That is his blood. Because they always say that shit. I was like, yo, how is that attracting
y'all out
anybody?
here trying to get fucked up.
Right?
The
Some
wine.
cannibal
Are you allowed
shit.
to go into the line twice,
No.
depending on what your soul feels?
No.
Yo, bro, you know what's the best part? The fucking priest in the back, like, before he goes out, takes a fucking big-ass swig of the blood of Christ. like they would do this little thing right before you go out on
Onto
the
the,
altar.
like, altar, yeah.
They're in the back. They have their, I'm going to call them young boys because I don't know what they're called in English.
Altar
Whoa,
Altar boys.
shall we really be putting young boys in the
Altar
same
boys.
sentence
They're
as
altar
Catholic people?
boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty accurate. You have these young boys, bro. Like, they gather in front of a cross. They do a little, not prayer, but just like a bow. Right before the bow, the preacher, the father, whatever, takes this big ass swig of wine and he's like, I'm ready. Let's go. And then that's when you go. Like, those are facts, bro. It's facts.
Damn. Well, hey, Catholics, like black people, we just show up in whatever. You see niggas in jeans and shit they wore in the club, smelling like the club. Like,
Right.
What you doing here? Shit, it's Communion Sunday. I gotta be here.
Damn.
Ma'am, your hair is fucked up, okay? The Lord don't want you like this.
He accepts you the way you are.
Yo, I was telling Yolanda about this lady that used to go to my church. Her name was Miss Beard with a beard.
What the fuck?
That's how I used to basically address her in my head. There go Miss Beard with a beard. Bro, she used to have this goatee. And I shit you not, I used to sit there deliberately, just emphatically, just upset of like, how
do you have
just,
hair and I
how are
don't?
you a woman just walking around like this? They're just pissing me off. Taking pictures and shit, just proud to have these just strands right here, man. It's just, what are you doing?
She had more testosterone than than she should have.
Right?
had.
She out here.
Definitely a lot more.
Right? She outside like, yo, check up. Who trying to play ball? Like, oh, shit. I guess me, ma'am.
Two-hand nap, bro. We tackle here.
Yo, real quick. Have y'all seen this shit with, or this complaint with Monique talking about,
Yeah, that Netflix did not pay her.
Netflix offered her $500,000. They offered Amy Schumer. They offered Amy Schumer 11. Went back to fight for 2 more. So they gave her 13. Chris Rock they gave 20 mil.
And
Dave
Dave
Chappelle
Chappelle,
got 20 mil.
same.
And she's complaining and upset.
She's
For
saying
500?
that we should boycott Netflix
Because she got
because
500.
they didn't offer her
1,000.
what she believes that she's
Ew.
worth.
First off, I don't believe that Netflix is gender biased. I just don't. I don't think Netflix is out here trying to really say, yo, fuck y'all, and y'all ain't gonna get no paycheck.
I mean, I don't think she can be compared to Chris Rock, Amy Schumer,
Never.
or Dave Chappelle. I mean,
Definitely not.
Amy Schumer herself, she sold out 2 arenas. She
Listen,
She
Amy
had
Schumer,
multiple major movie deals.
Amy Schumer sold out Madison Square Garden. Come
yeah,
on, most
I mean-
most music acts aren't selling out
Yeah,
Madison Square
I
Garden.
agree.
So, I'm not saying that she is like good or anything like that. All I'm saying is that like, come on, Monique, we need to be better. Like, you want me to boycott what? You want me to
You
boycott?
got $500,000 and you crying? Like,
You want me to
seriously?
boycott
Shit.
what? You want me to
Come
boycott?
on.
You want me to boycott just so you can still have your bread?
Right?
You can still get your bread.
Right.
Yeah.
But what about me?
I was about to
Exactly.
say, hey, bro, give us a contract. We'll see the years, and shit, we'll take 10 to
I
start
will-
off.
Right?
To start off.
I take 20.
To start off.
Right?
Yeah.
You know what? I'll take 30,000. The shit would be dope
Yup.
to perfection.
To where they want to get me again for the next season, and hey, that's when they start paying you more. And if they
Exactly.
don't want, there'll be some other network. There'll be someone like, hey, her shit's tight, his shit's tight. Let's pay him up.
Yep, exactly.
You're absolutely right, bro. And no, I will not be fucking giving away my Netflix because I don't pay for it. But I won't be sitting here boycotting Netflix
Hell no.
because they got too many dope ass shows and they got Rick and Morty season 1 and 2. So you really think I'm getting rid of Netflix?
Hell no.
Hell no, baby.
That's the big no, baby.
That's
Nah,
crazy.
baby. Well, before we end out, you know, we always end out on a super high note with the words to live by segment. Now, with this segment, we just want to give you guys some encouraging words just to live by, you know, just something to just think about, you know. And I think Miss Yo-Yo,
Yes.
I think she has, do you have those words? No?
Do I have motivational words or what kind of words are you looking for?
All right, so I got some. Julio, you got some?
Definitely not.
Okay, so I got some motivational words. Lights on me, please.
Okay. There you go. Shine bright like a diamond.
Whoa,
Damn.
see,
There you go, Doug.
lights.
Why Jesus? Why Jesus?
It only takes 500 million 24.
No,
13.
500,000,
Yo,
25.
I don't know the real words.
Well,
to
then
it.
don't sing it.
You're
Shout out to
absolutely-
Rent that we saw this weekend.
Yeah,
This
right,
week.
right.
Last week or this week?
Last week.
Last week. Shout out to Rent, the musical.
Yo, but on some real shit for all you artists out there, all you musicpreneurs, and all you
Ooh, I like
just creative individuals in general. You know, always say to yourself I know a lot of people when it comes to this, you know, it feels stagnant at times and it feels like you're not moving or it feels like, you know, you're just going nowhere fast. You know, just think to yourself to keep your progression and keep, you know, your motivation. Like, what are they doing that you're not doing? It's not so much to keep up with the competition or anything, but it's just to see what are they doing that you're overlooking. It's not so much about trying to compete or compare because nobody is like you. Nobody produces the art that you do, whether it's music, writing, directing, photography,
Art.
if you do decor, art, fashion, it doesn't matter. Nobody does it like you do, and, you just have to pace yourself, and think to yourself, 10 years from now, where will you be? Will you be in the same spot? A week from now, where will you be? Will you be in the same spot? Tomorrow, what have you added to just your mental repertoire, if you will, your hustle? What have you added to it from the day prior or from 24 hours prior? And my last thing before I peace out is going to be, the next step is always a leap. So don't be afraid to jump.
Amen.
So with that, I will say I appreciate the love. We appreciate the love. We appreciate the support. We appreciate you guys downloading. We appreciate you guys that follow us on all social media platforms. Make sure you follow us at Creative Minds Music. The plug. Creative Minds Music Group.cmmg on Instagram. Not Your Average Podcast Crew on Instagram. The Not Your Average Podcast Crew on Facebook. Twitter, Not Your Average 3. We everywhere. We worldwide. This is our 10th episode. Believe it or not.
Awesome.
This is our 10th.
Thank you all for being there for our 10th episode, for supporting us, for following us, for subscribing, for listening. We appreciate the support.
And it was definitely ups, downs, but, with persistence and consistency. Hey, we back live, right here in full effect. I actually looked up how long we took off, and we took off like a month and a half.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
They didn't feel that long.
From our last show before New York, it was like a month and a half.
Long.
And it's no fault it was no fault of ours. We wanted to get these shows out to you guys, but now we're here full effect. And we ain't going nowhere. So
Episode 10, baby.
make sure you look out for the Mid-Card Express. It's going to be an awesome, dope new podcast headed by our main man Julio Big Dog. It'll be out here soon, shortly. My man, he's been working pretty hard and diligently with it. So all of our wrestling fans, make sure you check it out. Make sure you subscribe. And you guys got any closing words?
Thank you again, you guys, for supporting us. Continue to listen, subscribe. Don't forget to email us your thoughts, your comments, any juice, anything that
I got the juice.
Right? That's one thing that we didn't get to, but we'll have some juice for you.
That's because nobody want to tell us their business
We'll have
no
some
more.
juice. Trust me.
Nobody
I'm pretty
wanna tell
sure
us their
I'll have some
business.
juice this weekend, and I'll be able to share. There's always juice.
That's because it ain't the 90s no more. Nobody texts about it no more. Everybody just posts about it on Facebook.
Facts,
Right? It's all on social media.
Right.
But anyways, thank you so much for your support. Continue to listen. We're here for your entertainment, for your knowledge.
Yeah.
Just keep on listening, and
If you got comments, you got critiques, make sure you hit us up. We can only get better, and, we're trying to cater to your ears. So make sure if you want to drop us a line, make sure you hit us up at Not Your Average Podcast Crew all together. It's all together at gmail.com. And Julio, any closing words, sir?
Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Again, this is the 10th episode. There's about 1 trillion more to make, and we're here because we love doing this, guys. We love hearing your input, your output, everything. Again, like these guys said, if you don't like something, if you really want to just disrespect the living crap out of us for saying something, go ahead. We appreciate that, and we will address it. Don't worry. Like, we'll probably serve you too, but it's cool. It's all love here, baby.
Because I was
It's all
definitely
love
about to
here.
say that.
Yeah.
You definitely
no filter.
hey,
We have no filter.
Hey, don't come at us crazy, because you will be embarrassed. Like, we don't play that shit. Constructive criticism. Well,
Right.
you guys, I appreciate you guys stopping by. I appreciate this episode. I appreciate you guys. So for our listeners, for our fellow crew members, Until next time, I
Till
will
we
see
meet
you.
again. Peace and love.
I will see you hopefully same place and hopefully in a different space. I had to get that out because I was like in a dip. So yes, hopefully we will see you guys like always, same place in a different space. Peace.
Start up the phonograph. Party people in the place to be. On a fresh style, let me show you. People's in the place to be. This is dope on plastic. Party people in the